Hello everyone, today we are going to be talking about a new pen that came out called Calligraphs. Now first let's start with what are they? Calliograph pens are dual-sided water brush-based pens. One side contains a large nib brush pen and the other side contains a small nib brush pen. And these are made by Archer & Olive. Bonnie from Archer & Olive has said that she wanted these pens to have a good durable nib that won't fray. And I will be testing them all out later and I will let you know how I feel about the nibs toward the end of the video. So next up is what sets do these come in? The first set that they came in was a set of 5 blue colors, and this was actually launched in the Archer & Olive September subscription box. The colors on each side were actually a little bit different from the large nib to the small nib, and this was said to be so that you can shade your lettering with a slightly different color. But as of now, in November 2021, they have 2 new sets. They have the jewel tones and the tropical tones, and these colors coincide with their Calliograph pens. So if you stay tuned, I will have swatches of the colors so that you can see them. So these should be stored horizontally. These are dual-sided pens. So the reason being is so that one side doesn't get more attention than the other, which can cause drying out or skipping or clogging. So you don't want that. So store them horizontally. Now what paper you should use. Archer & Olive is known for their beautiful notebooks and journals, and the paper in them is super smooth. So you can definitely use these pens in the journals. And then, like I say, it's always best to use your pens on smooth paper to take the best possible care of your nibs. So next I'll demo the upstrokes and downstrokes for each of the large nib and the small nib side. So the upstrokes are fairly thin. I have seen thinner upstrokes, but what I like is the variation of the downstrokes and how well the nib bounces back. So what you can tell in a good brush pen is when you push firmly on the nib, if it bounces back to its original shape, then that's a good quality nib that's not going to fray as quickly as other ones. And now the small nib brush pen side, I really like that side. It's very similar to a Tombow Funosuke, but with a ton of color variations. So I really love this small side and just how there's so many different colors, because it's perfect for like a bullet journal or something like that where you need to write a little bit smaller and you can't write so big. Now, would I recommend these? I absolutely would recommend these because they are dual-sided, which is great. And they're not only dual-sided, but they're dual-sided brush nibs. Whereas in a lot of pens, one side is a brush nib and then the other side is like a bullet nib. So these are really cool in the fact that you have 2 different kinds of brush pens with you in one pen. So especially if you don't know if you like large or small nib brush pens, these are perfect to try out and see which one you like best. And I can absolutely say that these brush pens are durable. The nibs are durable and they hold up really well. I've tested them on watercolor paper and paper with a little bit rougher surface for you guys so that I can give you my honest opinion on them. And the nibs seem to be holding up really well. So no fraying yet, and they bounce back to their original shape. Another thing that I love about them is how they come in curated sets. So like the jewel tones and then the tropical. And I'm sure that they're going to just come out with even more sets for you guys, probably that coincide with their Calliograph pens. They are also blendable, so you can use multiple different colors and blend them together, and they work really well. They also work as watercolor too because it's a water-based pen, so you can run a little bit of the marker on a ceramic plate or palette, and then you can add water to it and use it as watercolor. Please let me know down below in the comments if you have any questions about these. I do have an affiliate code, and I am an affiliate, but I would not share these if I did not think that they were good pens. So I will leave the code down below if you guys are interested. I'm going to swatch out each of the sets for you so that you can see what colors you like or what sets that you like. So go ahead and just sit back and relax and enjoy these swatches. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions and I'd be happy to get back to you and answer those for you.